Right, good morning. We are here with Eastview Prince Charming, my favourite Australian pony. He is getting ready for Toowoomba with literally basically no preparation because I've been too sick to do anything. So I thought I'd better give him a couple of days' work before he heads up with his owners. And so he is going to be a little bit feral today, but this is training. So we can sugarcoat it and say, oh, like he's always perfect, or you can see it for how it really is. And this is how it really is. So apart from being rugged, having his feet done and stabled, he's not had any work done with him. So he is really full of beans. So I don't want him going into the show ring being completely and utterly nuts. So I also need to try and conserve my energy, which is why I've got him on the lunge today with the Kula Lunge. Now, as you can see, the side reins are set up quite loosely because he hasn't been worked for ages, not that it's bothering him. He's already taken his halter off and has had a little cruise around the yard. He's completely distracted. And so because he hasn't had a bit in his mouth since October, I've actually attached the lunge line to the nose band quite carefully so that I'm not putting any pressure on his mouth. So if he goes to come in, I'm just going to put the whip in front of me to guide him back out again. So essentially the goal for today is to get him to start listening to me again because his attention span is shocking. So even the fact that he's trying to rub his head on his legs, this is just him not paying attention, or he's going to rub the bridle off or something. So I need him to be paying attention, following my body language while conserving my energy. So, because he can't be ripping my arm out, I have a pick in my right arm. So I didn't actually ask the tiny little urchin to trot. What I don't want is for him to be running around and dragging Amy's arms out, and the leg class is at Toowoomba. So he's actually generally a pretty obedient little horse. But I think on a scale of sending him out into the ring with no work, it's a pretty irresponsible thing to do, even for a led horse. I like that he's got his nose out a little bit, and as you can see, he can still stretch his, this is what I'm talking about. Still get his head down if he wants to, so the side reins aren't restraining him at all, but I don't want him doing this in the ring. I really don't want him doing that when he's getting led around by Amy. We also don't want him cantering on the wrong canter lead, but you know. So I'm just going to have to let him work this out for himself. Well, sorry. If he gets too naughty, I'll have to actually chastise him. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good boy. Tiny little fucker. Well, being a naughty little boy. Now stop it. Whoa. Uh-uh. Okay. Get that 5-0 back on us. Good. Okay. Trot. Trot. That's enough. Now that is enough. No more. No more. No. Try that again. Canter. Good boy. Let's try for one more canter. 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 No, so now I've lost him completely. So if you stand for a moment, walk on, Walk on. So get back in the triangle. Make sure he doesn't come in on the shoulder on me. Twitch. Canter. No, wrong lead, little buddy. Woo, woo, woo. Good boy. Good boy, that'll do. Woo, woo, woo. If you get them listening to voice commands, it makes your life much easier. Because when you're leading them in hand, they will trot when you ask them to trot. Woo, woo. Good boy. No, I don't want to run the legs off him. He's a very young horse. Good boy. Good boy. All right, shall we check the video? Shall we check the video? Come on, you tiny little shit. What happens when you don't have all your equipment charged? My ear pod has already run out of battery. My one ear pod, the other one's on the ground here somewhere. Good boy. Ready? Good. You can see he's already paying a load more attention. And cruising around and not being a little dickhead. Come on. Canter. No, no. No. No, I said no. No. Take it back, being a dickhead. I tend to like to keep the whip behind me unless I need it. Come on. Okay, so from here I can start to just move him. No. No. You're not ducking back in on me. No. No, no, no. 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 Woo. And this is a good reason to have this attached to the nose band rather than the bit. You can sterile. Come here. I don't want to be pulling on his mouth when he's through. When he's sterile. Respect my space and cruise around. I want him in a bigger circle than me, or a wider line than me. He's just his position. No, not doing that. Not coming back in on the shoulder at me. So I'll just use my whip in front of me. I'm moving out again. Through. No, not ideally what I want. I just want him to walk around. Through. We'll work it out. Through. Boy. Go. Right. Whoa. Whoa. Stop. So I need to stay in line with his shoulder. Use my whip as a little bit of a barrier. So I want him to be able to travel straight. Whoa. Whoa. You see he's cutting across, so I'll just circle him around me. I want to stay in line with that shoulder. from me. Yep. Cool. He's going to leave me behind, so we're going to have to circle. So the idea is you can do more with lunging than just run them around in circles. I like to compromise when they're fresh, especially. If he needs to get the beans out, he needs to get the beans out, but then he needs to work. But I don't want to work him until he's exhausted. I just want to work until he's paying attention, and then add some finesse. So if you teach them to go straight, not fall in on the shoulder, you can move them around wherever you want to go. If I had energy, we could trot. Oh, I said trot. My fault. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Okay, let's make sure that's recording. That's what we're supposed to. So I like to do everything as evenly as possible on both sides. Obviously when they're playing up, I'm going to work them more on the first side. So I tend to, each time I lunge, I change the start side just in case they're naughty. And you want them tracking forward and around you. Obviously I'm not going to have a lunge whip when I'm in the lead ring. But for here, it's a good way to teach him to move off of me. And notice that he comes closer on this side because he's used to being led off this side. Good, that's better. I want him a little bit away from me. Keep him out away from me. Keep him out a little further. Good boy. Now. No. No. So that's naughty. You're still not paying enough attention. He's going to stop and scratch his head. That's a clear, I just don't care. Like, he just doesn't care. So I can't have him doing that in the showroom. So when he stops, I need him to stop and wait and be like, what do you want me to do now? Not like him scratch the head or steal somebody's cash, which is already done. Away. 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 Off. 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 So he can't be coming across in front of me. I just gave him a very light snout tap. As you can see, he barely reacted. It wasn't hard. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Well done, little buddy. Whoop, whoop. Come here. Come here. Come here. Whoop. I need a rest. No more scratching. Goodness me. So I'm having a break. Maybe it off a little bit. Oops. Even there. Good. So he's definitely a little bit rusty because he used to move off pressure much better than this. So these are all just little things that you can just do with them. Get them paying attention to you. He did not read the rule book, however. Don't bite me. Even biting me is naughty. I'm going to take the side reins off. He doesn't need them on now. They're irrelevant to what we're doing. I just want him to move off a little bit of pressure to finish off. I normally do this more in separate sessions, but stop it. Stop it. So we'll try on this side because just don't go away, this little man. Oh, thank you. Oh. Right, that's better. You also don't want his snout in my face, but no, stop. 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 Better. Now stop it. Stop. No, go away. So when he moves off, I want the hindquarters to move around without him coming in on me, front end. gonna add the whip, but I can't be putting a snout in my face. That's what he's currently doing. It has to be. No. No. Get up. Right. So I'm fine with this because he's moving around, but I don't want his head in my face. Oh, stop it. Good boy. See, he's still really, really inattentive. But at least he is moving away from me when I asked him to. So let's try that again. And now stop it. Stop. 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 You're being silly. Stop. No, I don't want you in my face. Now stop. Stop. Move. No. No. If he's doing this here, he's going to be working the toe ring. So see how he just wanted to charge off on that right shoulder. So just using the whip to move him around. I don't want him going woo this quick, but that's up to him what he does. Woo, 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 woo. See, that's what I'm talking about. He just wants to charge on that right shoulder. Get here. Now stop that. Stop it. Very silly boy. Good, thank you. Quiet. Quiet. Boo. Well, hard work today. Come on, move off nicely. Move off nicely. That's better. Oh, God. No more with the hat. No more with the hat. Alright. That was a stop. Now, stand. 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 Right. He has like two jobs in the ring. One is to follow the human, and the other one is to stand quietly. So we're going to call it quits today. This is just a little bit of groundwork with Eastview Prince Charming, owned by Rose Cleese. So he is wearing the Kula Lunge extra small, and he is approximately 12.3 hands high, so the extra small fits the 12.3. It is fitted a little bit loose on him, as in the side range are a little bit looser than what I would normally put them. I fitted them loose because he hasn't been worked for a while.